and today I'm going to be showing you pretty much my holy grails, or the stuff I use most and that has helped me through my journey of growth dealing with my hair. So today I'm going to show you guys that. And also, if you have any other questions, please let me know and I can tackle some questions in the next video, okay? So starting off with the shampoo and conditioner I use. I would say recently, within the last 2 years, is when I picked up the Maui Moisture line. And the Maui Moisture line is really, really good. It especially is good with if you have any mixed kids, if you have anybody who has naturally curly hair, or it really doesn't even have to be naturally curly hair. I say that because I'm naturally curly. But when it comes to like keeping your hair hydrated, and well, for me with my curls, considering I'm my hair is very, 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 so I'm a person with high porosity. So considering I have high porosity, my hair absorbs moisture in 2.5 seconds, if not less than that. So to keep my hair like fully moisturized, the best way for me to maintain moisture is to not have my curls always free. Like for me, I found over the years that if I had a protective hairstyle, my hair can maintain moisture longer. So I'm always either in 2 French braids, or I have twists and then like a bun in the back, or my hair is in a bun, to try to keep my, like, especially like the ends of my hair, as moisturized as possible. So with Maui Moisture, I've learned that once I do a protective style, and from the moisture it's already putting in my hair, it's making my hair like very soft, to where if I do a good twist out, that is I'm able to manage a lot. And I use several different Maui Moistures. The ones I use is they're for all hair types. This one's for softness, and it's weightless. This one is also for chemically damaged hair. My hair is not, I never put chemicals on my hair, so it's not damaged from chemicals nor damaged in general. But when you use stuff that's directly for damaged hair, it tends to like boost your moisture. So I go towards a lot of things that have to do with damaged hair. And I do have a little bit of split ends, because I don't get my hair trimmed as often as I should. Sometimes I do actually go in and whatever ends feel rough to me, then I'll just trim them up, or I'll cut like an inch or two off. That may sound strange considering I'm not a cosmetologist. I don't know about all of that, but I know my hair, so if I'm gonna be chopping sometimes, but it grows back, so it's hair. It's not the end of the world. And then this is another one I use. This one is to heal and hydrate for damaged hair as well. So this is more of a repair conditioner, and I use more conditioner than I use shampoo. If you are someone who experiences a lot of dryness, or your hair is brittle, stop using a lot of shampoo. Mix your from like a co-wash or just condition. So if you're someone who washes your hair like 3 or 4 times, some people wash their hair every day. I'm not one of them people. If my hair or my scalp is like really itchy, I may do like every 3 days. But that's because my hair is already absorbing moisture. So to keep my hair from building up and piling more product into my hair, I'll wash it every 3 days. But I'll alternate a co-wash with it. This is a co-wash that I found that works amazing as well. It's a little glare on it. But it's Aussie Moisture Curls, and then it's the co-wash. If you can see it through the light. So this is no sulfates, no parabens, no sulfates. So this is like more of a natural product. It may not be fully natural. Not quite sure, but there's no dyes and stuff like that. So if I wash my hair, and then now I've gotten to where, like, since I'm lazy, it's tough to say, I've been getting lazy. So when it comes to my hair now, sometimes I'll wash my hair once a week, and that's typically on the weekend. So I've drawn more to Sundays now. So every Sunday, if I'm not using conditioner completely, I think I'll only, like, I may co-wash once or twice a week depending on how I've been having my hair and what protective state it's been in. So I'll wash my hair with the co-wash maybe once or twice a week, or I'll just wash with conditioner majority of the time. So I would say within a month span, I possibly use shampoo maybe once or twice. I'm gonna say once or twice, depending on how often I'm washing within that week. But I've tried to draw towards every Sunday is my wash day. Okay, and then another mist that I use, and I typically use this weightless mist at night. I'm sorry y'all for this glare with this ring light. So I don't know what I was just doing. So I'm drawn more towards this weightless coconut oil from OGX. And I'll spray this on my hair at night if it's curly, and I'll put a pineapple up at the top of my head, and then I'll just like mist it over my head, or I'll mainly mist like the ends of my hair, since it'll be the one either rubbing on something if I'm sitting against something. Another holy grail of mine that I use is another OGX product, and that's this curling cream. Well, it's more of like a defining cream, but it's a curling cream too. Same thing. So if you have mixed kids as well, this will work for you. Look into this. Okay. And then in my other video, everyone's seen this one. So this is the Miel pomegranate honey coil sculpting custard. So this is what I use for that. And this is more like a gel custard. And this say that enhances curls with deep definition for thick curly type 4 hair. And for my hair, I'm within a 3, I would say I range from a 3B, 3C up to like a 4B. And sometimes like within the front of my hair, it could be like a 4C. And that, like, I have like 4 grades of hair. So for my 4 type hair, this comes definitely in handy. Okay. And then I don't know if I showed the consistency, but this is the consistency. I can't really see, so I hope it's not going to waste. But that's really good. And then I have this deep conditioner or hair mayonnaise. It's not really much of a natural product, but it really works. And for a protective style, if you're going to keep your hair up for a while, definitely use this, because you will have defined curls, soft curls, like lavish. Use this, trust me. And it has, I'm not really sure how to read some of this stuff, which I need to start getting into that too, with because some of these words too big for me. Typically, if you can't read it, don't use it, but it's good. And it's not expensive. I think it's like $5 or $6 at Sally's. And then I have this intensely smooth leave-in conditioner. And excuse my nails. Okay, it doesn't want to focus. Okay, so leave-in conditioner. And this helps with frizz, dry, unmanageable hair. And I have really dry hair, considering my hair absorbs moisture quick. And I don't think this either is a natural product. I think it still have like some sulfates and parabens in it as well. And then this one is from Garnier Fructis, as well as this one. And this one used to be in a different bottle. I have mentioned that before as well. Curl Nourish. And it smells really good. I'm drawn to anything that smells good. Like, when it comes to products, I don't use all natural products. Like, my growth journey has not been with all natural products. If it works, I buy. I mean, not if it works, I buy. But if it smells good and it looks like it could work, I try it, and then we find results that way. So I don't base it off of really what it has in it, but I do try and use a lot of natural products, so I don't base like the same. Don't see that. I do try to use a lot of natural products, so I can still maintain my natural state without having to weigh it down with all that extra sulfates and all that stuff. This is another product that I came up on from Main Choice. It's a restorative spray. This smells really, really good too. It's a tropical moringa, sweet oil and honey moisture. Alright, so for curly, wavy, or kinky hair. I find with this though, when I'm not sure, I'm still learning how to use this, and it's like $12. So, it's supposed to deliver moisture, well, lock in lasting moisture, help with elasticity, and boost curls. But if my hair is wet, and like when I straighten my hair, I didn't use this, but I think I've tried to use this, but it kind of make my hair feel like it's stripped. Like it feels like it's stripping my hair. It's like I don't know. It's not a bad product, but maybe like and I think I had used it with that effigy leave-in spray, which is like a wet spray like this one. So I think that may have messed up how it could have worked. I don't know, but I didn't try to use it this time because I didn't want the same problem. And then this is gone pretty much. It ain't really much of nothing in here, but I've came up on this as well. This Curls Blueberry Cream. So I've came up on this, and this is really good when it comes to slicking down the baby hairs. It comes in handy. It is a little thick. Well, a lot of them are. But I typically spray like, well, I'll put this on and then I'll like dab a little water on it to make it look more. But if my hair is straight, I wouldn't put water on it. This is just if my hair is in like a protective state. And then if I'm just wanting like a look of, you know, baby hairs, then I'll put a little water on it, because 9 out of 10 times if it's in a protective state, I've washed my hair. So I would do that for the baby hairs. And then with the curling style milk, this is really good as well if you have if you're mixed. And I'm saying this like I'm not mixed. I like to think so. I'm just kidding. But I'm not mixed, but I have a lot of different what am I trying to say? So I'm not mixed, but I have a lot of different ethnicities in my background, from Indian and white, thinking maybe some German down the line. It's not a big percentage, but I'm just saying. So I also use this Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. Over the years, they've changed the way this product actually is. I don't think it used to be with like apple cider vinegar. I think it used to have just like peppermint oil and then like shea butter. Also, speaking of peppermint oil, the growth oil that I use, which I'm currently in the midst of actually trying to brand this to where I could end up actually selling it like in like not in stores, but like even if it's through Amazon or something. So people who are that actually do know me and are waiting for me to give this, I'm sorry, I'm standing y'all up, but I'm putting in work to actually get this, you know, approved and everything else. So I'm working on a branding trying to find a name for a brand is hard. So I'm trying to brand this. It is definitely on the way. Just bear with me. And then people always ask what's in my growth oil. You never have a secret until, okay, just to throw that out there. So the base of my product is black castor oil. That's not all that's in here. I do dilute the black castor oil because it is a heavy oil. So the base of it is black castor oil. So peppermint oil is also in here, and it helps stimulate your scalp as well as boost your will help stimulate the blood flow to draw like more blood for it actually to, you know, grow. So that's the base of it. And I'm looking into more ways for people with either sensitive skin, like especially babies, when babies start forming a little bald spot from their hair rubbing. So I'm looking into ways to actually help with that too. So I have a lot of stuff in store and on the way. So just bear with me if I've been standing you up. It's not on purpose, I promise. Okay. And then also I have the Handy Dandy Eco Styling Gel. This is nothing spectacular, but I do use this one with flaxseed oil. I have found, depending on which products you use, this can cause a little, like a little white coat. It's not necessarily flaky, but it can be at the same time. I don't know. But it can do something like that. It can make it a little flaky if you do overly use it. But other than that, I haven't had any problems with it. And every time I use it, I don't get white flakes. But depending on which product you use, and considering I did say I have high porosity hair, a lot of product will tend to actually sit on my not sit on my hair. If I put too much product in my hair, it'll just sit on the top of my head. So that too can be one of the reasons why I actually do have that. Not because this is a bad product, because Eco Styler is a wonderful gel to use. Not that black stuff. Child, my mama used to. Anyways. So, Strengthen and Restore Treatment Mask. This is another good one from Shea Moisture that I found and love, love, love. This one is almost gone as well, but it's brown. And it smells like shea butter. So sometimes I also sleep overnight in my mask or my deep conditioner. I've heard it's not good to do that, but it hasn't affected my hair in any way. And I've actually found that it actually helps moisture stay in my hair when I do put it up. And then another cheap mask that I found are these Garnier Fructis masks. And some of these are actual. No, I think all of them are actually natural. No silicones, parabens, no artificial colorants, a vegan formula. So this is one of them that I had on hand. I haven't used this product in quite some time, but it's still really good with maintaining moisture as well. I've tried like the cucumber one. I think there's a papaya one. Maybe avocado, and then I've tried this coconut one. So these are really good too. Garnier Fructis has really, 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 really good products as well. Clearly, I have a few of those. And then also, if you have mixed kids as well, this is good for you. And I know I'm saying if you have mixed kids, a lot of my nieces and nephews are mixed. So I found that this is really, really good for the hair. And a lot of people who do have, you know, kids that are mixed with white and black, if the mom's white, the hair can kind of be unmanageable when it's in a dried state. So to moisturize, use water and product. Do not try to comb through dry hair. Put water on it. Even for my hair, I'm not mixed. And water will detangle more than anything else will. So use water first. Comb through it. And then put a product on it, regardless of if it's freshly washed or whatever. Use water to detangle. You will not be sorry, and neither would your baby be crying. So, also, this moisturizing lotion, this isn't expensive either. It's like $5 at Walmart. I've used this along the way as well. This is not natural either, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think this product is natural. No, it has silicone and stuff. So this is not a natural product, but I've used this on my nieces and nephews' hair as well. It's kind of like a light cream. It's not really like a thick cream. So I always put this on with something else. So if I do a protective style, I'll also use this. Haven't used this in a while, but it's definitely a good moisturizing lotion. And that's pretty much all I use. There's also another oil by OGX that I use. It's the argan oil one. Alright. And I found the avocado oil. I mean, not oil. Leave-in conditioner from Garnier Fructis as well. So this is another one that I use. And they smell really good. It's just like a standard cream. Can't see it, but that's one. That's it. So everyone keep asking what products I use. When I first started my journey, my hair was used to Tresemme. Tresemme and Pantene is what I actually grew up on. They're not the most natural, but if you maintain your hair, then anything that still have parabens and silicones can still do your hair justice. It's not really doing much. So as long as, if you use something that has silicone that basically strips your hair or weigh your hair down, just try and use like a co-wash that isn't like that, or like alternate it. Like I never alternated it. Like growing up, I didn't have no say of how my hair was done. My mama did what she felt the need to. Now it ain't nothing wrong with that. I'm just saying. And even as I was older, it smelled really good to me. So that's just what I kept using. So I always use Tresemme. I can link a few pictures of what Tresemme that I started using here recently. Over the last few years. Haven't really been using Tresemme since. Or have I? No, I think I did. I just used the last little bit of Tresemme that I do have. But I don't have any more of that. Also, when it comes to Cantu, people, if you have mixed kids, I'm not per se against Cantu. It just does not work for me. Whatever they did to their formula, whatever alcohol they put in it, my hair and me was like, no. I was not spending my money on nothing else. It's a Cantu. It's a coming a bottle like this, and I think it's a leave-in conditioner. I think that's what it was, or a moisturizer. I think it may have been a moisturizer. But the final straw with them was when I poured it out in like water, like alcohol, like it's just clear liquid that was in my hand. So after they changed that formula, that was it for that one. And even like shaking it up, I still felt like my hair was like really, I don't know, it was like, like if you do your teeth like that and you see how it feels, like that's how my hair was. It was stripped of everything. Like even putting moisturizer in it from Cantu, it just did not work for me. I do not recommend that product to anyone. Not saying don't use them, but if it works for you, that's for you. Everything that worked for me might not work for you, and vice versa. So I wouldn't advise Cantu. Shea Moisture by far is one of my number one sources of moisturizing. And then there's Mia Organics. There's also a leave-in conditioner by Mia, or it's a deep conditioner by Mia Organics. I'll leave a picture, and I'll put a picture in here as well to show that leave-in. I don't buy that one as much because it's like a bottle like this, like it's this small, and it's like $13. So that's what I use. What else? So yeah, if your hair absorbs moisture fast, a protective hairstyle is your best friend. And I can do a separate video of what protective hairstyles that I do go towards, but I'm pretty sure when anybody see me, you're gonna see me with 2 braids before you see me with anything else. That's just my go-to. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So if you have any other additional questions, definitely let me know. And put them in the comments, or if you have me on any social media, which I'll link down below as well, definitely shoot me a message and I'll do a separate video answering any questions that you may have. And yeah, that's it. Bye.